Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. So we're just taking a look at Dogecoin here again, and as you can see, it does look as though it has actually pumped again as we predicted in yesterday's video, although potentially looking like we might be starting to get quite overextended here. You can obviously see the huge rejection that we did see on this candle here and the next day, and you can see this third big rejection that we're currently seeing today under this key level of resistance here. Obviously, the hype at the minute is absolutely crazy for Dogecoin in regards to Elon Musk purchasing Twitter. So there's a huge amount of volatility in the market. Basically, massive moves are happening. And you can see we've actually come back up and retested this high here. We did break above it, but we are currently, wicking down well below that previous swing high of that wick. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on the hourly time frame here. If we just take a quick look at what's going on. It's looking like we've actually, come up, we've formed a high, a double top potentially here. We've come back down to the key level of support back here. We're back testing in and around that 11 cent level, where we did get a nice little pickup off the low. Back testing the 55 on the hourly time frame as well. Getting back above the 20 EMA as well, and looking like we've come up and made a new swing high. Haven't we on this level here? But obviously some things to consider on the hourly time frame here. We have got bearish divergences. And we did say that we are looking like we could start running out of steam pretty quickly. I mean, especially when you have an unbelievably parabolic move like this, you're probably going to be looking for a level of retracement, aren't you, down at around this 10.6 cent level here. 10.8 cents level, sorry. This previous swing high resistance. We broke through it, but we need to back test it as support, don't we, before we can, potentially form that bullish market structure like this that we have been talking about. So overall, Dogecoin, it's looking good, isn't it? It's obviously smashing itself through key levels of resistance right now, purely off the back of hype, which is completely fine, but also, potentially unsustainable, depending on what we see over the next few weeks, especially for the wider market. So on the hourly time frame, if my chart does actually want to load, you can quite clearly see that, potentially here, starting to run out of steam on the RSI. Realistically, we are going to come back and retrace to some of these levels, maybe as far as this 9 cent previous swing high of the range, or at the very least this 11 cent level here we do think is very critical. So overall, Dogecoin, it's looking completely fine, isn't it? It's doing what it needs to do right now. It's come up and it's hit this previous swing high area of resistance, and it has got rejected from what we can tell on the daily time frame at least. And we do think, as we said, it's probably going to consolidate and backtest over the next few days and weeks, in our opinion. Obviously, this could easily continue to move up like this, but obviously the further you do go in this super parabolic move, then potentially the bigger the retracement once the energy starts to fall away, when the buyers start to get bored and the sellers start to take over. So we'd say for price predictions, obviously if we're heading back up to the upside, we do want to be seeing ourselves head back up to this level here. Very interesting chart, isn't it? Obviously, if we go back up to the upside, this would be our target back at that swing high of 15.6 cents. And if we're rolling over down to that around that 10.8 cent level area, we do think would be the most key, level of support. I mean, if I just take a quick look at the old Fibonacci on this chart, just to see how things are looking from the high down to the low, you'll be able to see some of the key levels here. And it is interesting to see that we are getting stuck under the 0.38 Fibonacci retracement level right now, pretty much perfectly right now. Currently testing it as resistance, and considering how overextended we are, we might see a retracement before testing it again, in our opinion. So you can see here, obviously, the 0.23 absolutely smashed. 0.38 is the next target here. And then beyond that, I mean, if we do keep pumping, that 0.50 at 19 cents could be a good target. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.